Hey, good morning, Wednesday 30th of March. Thanks for joining me. 2 days until the non-farm payroll number is released from the USA. Obviously, that's the biggest event of the week, barring developments in the Ukraine. Yesterday, talk of, speculation about a ceasefire or a more peaceful environment in the Ukraine with Russia talking about not attacking Kiev, sent gold through the floor, oil through the floor, dollar through the floor. Euro rocketed against the dollar. This is what I'm looking at on the chart here at the moment, euro versus the US dollar. So that was unexpected. As you know, I kind of have a negative outlook for the euro being in this bear trend, but the euro benefiting from that sort of speculation as the dollar was sold off, dollar being usually a safe haven. Now, for me, the euro, we are just approaching a very, very strong resistance level. We've got sort of 112, 111.40, 111.60. Reason being, we've got this 23.6% fib level. Now, you may have a different fib level on your chart. You may have taken it from the swing high, which is what I would normally do. But in this case, this peak is close to the previous peak, and this is where the down move really started. So for me, this is where I've decided to take my fib level from. That ties in very nicely with previous swings on the price action. This swing low here around the end of January, and obviously these peaks which match the swing lows, these swing highs match that peak, and also the 23.6% fib, and also this trend line I have going all the way back to June of last year. So this really should be a strong resistance level. We've even got the 50-day moving average heading towards that level. It's about 30-40 pips away at the moment. So not quite overbought on the daily chart yet. That move was probably too quick for us to be into overbought territory yet. That would have been useful, especially in a bear trend. Selling into a resistance level when we're overbought in a bear trend is kind of what you're supposed to do as a trader. Anyway, there you go. That's my summary of the euro and why I think we've got very strong resistance level there. If we break above sort of 111.80, well, that's going to be quite bullish, isn't it? We'll have broken a bear trend, we'll have broken a lot of resistance, and that means we could go up quite significantly further. We'll see what happens. Gold, quick look at gold. It just basically collapsed, but then recovered. I don't really know what to make of it. I've been confused with gold for a while. I feel that as long as we're trading below 1935, the outlook is negative. We'd have to be well above 1940 for me to be positive. As you know, I've got in my mind this huge double top, which is dominating. But the problem is, it doesn't really help me day to day because a massive double top on the weekly or the monthly chart, whilst it's negative, it doesn't mean we're going to go down every day because of that. So at the moment, I'm kind of struggling in the very short term with gold, but I definitely have a negative bias on it. Aussie is back up to retesting the previous high. I've probably got too many lines on here now. Wondering if with the overbought conditions, with that bearish engulfing candle that we had, whether we will retest the high, back away, maybe leave a negative candle today to confirm what will probably then be a double top, and that could send prices down to at least 74.00. I'm speculating here, but it could be worth a little gamble if you think that that's a possibility. Euro yen, again, I'm thinking moves to the downside, but when a market tops out, it doesn't always reverse and just crash in an upside down V and dump. So we might just trade sideways for a little while. So I don't mind putting in bids at strong support levels. So you will see me put in buy levels in these yen pairs, even though I think that will probably come down. We'll come down a bit, we'll bounce off support levels. There'll be enough profit in those support levels, hopefully, to take a turn. And then if the support levels break, then obviously I'll be looking for the market to head down towards the next support level. But I don't think the yen's ready to rocket yet. I think the yen might be ready to stabilize and even build a base so that the currencies that we price against the yen will tend to move more sideways. And as I say, for now, it could be safe to buy into a big support level, even though we may have topped out. Okay, dollar CAD. That short worked well. Again, might be stabilizing now. Really oversold on the daily chart, on the stochastic. Maybe we will stabilize and build a small recovery. I would still be a seller at the peak of this candle, which was around the 125.90 area. So I still have that as resistance on my spreadsheet, on my trade ideas sheet. That's it really. Nothing else particularly new. Germany, the Germany 40 hit my resistance level and it's backing away. So that's good news. Shorts may be starting to work here. I'm hoping, obviously, that the market comes down further. Nasdaq, again, doing the same thing. Hit the resistance level. It's holding. It's not really backing away yet, but definitely that resistance level held with the high for the day pretty much bang on it. S&P, as I suggested, would continue higher. That had already broken the resistance level, and when I saw that the Dow and the Nasdaq had more room on the upside, I assumed that the S&P would be dragged up there with them. It was. Now the Dow Jones has been a little bit, or the US 30 as I should probably call it, a little bit trickier because we've broken through the resistance level. So in theory, we should not be short anymore. I can't bring myself to be long this. I just think that these markets are a little bit overdone, so close to the all-time highs when there's just so many issues out there that can affect the economy. Anyway, we'll see. For now, I'm a bit not sure what to do with the US 30. I want to be short it. I can't be short it because we're trading above the resistance level. We're very overbought. We'll wait and see. In the short term, we are seeing some divergences, I think. Let me just check that. Well, I could argue some minor divergences on the 1 hour chart, as you see with the US 30. The stochastic at the bottom is not making new peaks when the Dow Jones does, when the US 30 does. Let's have a quick look at the Nasdaq on the hourly chart. Yeah, something of a divergence, I could possibly argue. But anyway, nothing serious. Well, we'll see. Those are the big resistance levels. They were my targets. They have been hit, at least for the Nasdaq and for the Germany 40. We will see if the market does continue to sink from here. Obviously, I'm hoping it does. Gold, well, yeah, I've already talked about gold, but mid-30s, mid-1930s is my resistance area. We'll see if that holds. I think we have a negative bias in gold. Oil can't make head or tail of it. It's just reacting to the news in the Ukraine, isn't it? You know, 1 minute it's strong, next minute it's weak. So I'm kind of leaving that one alone for now. I think that's it. Any comments, please let me know. Any suggestions, please put them in the box. That's it for today. We'll have a little chat tomorrow before the non-farm payroll number on Friday. Good luck if you're trading today. If you are not a subscriber and you're interested in the services that I offer, please have a look at my website, daytradeideas.co.uk. You can see the packages and subscriptions that I offer if you want daily analysis and daily signals delivered to you before you wake up in the morning. Or if you want to contact me, well, we have a contact us page, so you can have a look there as well. Please do like, share, subscribe, and any comments are always welcome in my videos, any suggestions and any other markets you might want me to look at. Thanks very much.